Frank, just want to know how the implementation of everything went in practice, what you saw from the guys on Wednesday in that kind of final full session, and then what you utilized today for.
Yeah, yesterday we wanted to just get up and down a little bit and get some live work in to try to stay in rhythm the best we can. There was some element of preparation as well with yesterday, and today was more about drill work preparation and scripting our offenses and just focusing on what the offensive side of the ball was going to look like today.
I know you don't like to get too far into specific game plans, Frank, but could you talk a little bit about Jokic and Murray in the screen role defensively, and if there's an area there that you guys can attack?
You said defensively?
Yeah, when they're defensively, when they're playing D.
Yeah, when they're playing D, well, obviously they're their two top guns offensively. So in any series, in any matchup, you're going to want to make the other team's best players work on the defensive end. So, it's not really any different with this series with those two guys.
All right, Kyle Goon.
When you think about, you were talking a little bit about LeBron and AD, and I know a lot of their relationship happens away from the team, but what have you seen about sort of back and forth between your two stars that has left an impression on you?
Well, they have great chemistry on the court and great chemistry off the court. They really enjoy each other's company. I think they both understand how each other can help, how they can help each other, and they respect that element of the relationship. And obviously on the court, both of them are extremely explosive scorers that make the right play. So it works.
Okay. All right, back to you, TC.
All right, we'll go to Dave.
Hey, Frank, I know this may not be the easiest thing to answer because you can't compare it to the hypothetical, but are there any ways that you feel like being together every day through this process has helped your team? Obviously there's drawbacks to not being around family and not sleeping in your own bed, all those things, but are there any ways that you think it's helped your run so far?
Yeah, I think just the element of the fact that when we leave the practice court, we're still together for dinners and all those types of things. And, obviously that just builds off the court chemistry, but there are also opportunities to further the conversation of what's happening with your team in practice or preparing for an opponent, those types of things. And, if there's anything, I would say it's that, just the ability to further those conversations.
Hey, Frank. Jokic is obviously an unusually good passer for his position, and I just wanted to ask about the specific challenges of defending, that position for your team with that particular skill set.
It's a 5-man assignment. Obviously, he's one of the best passers I've ever seen, and you have to be really strong on the basketball. Whether you're sagging off of him, trying to prevent some of those cuts or pressuring. It starts there, but all four other guys on the court got to be on high alert because they know as soon as they turn their head, their man could be beating them for a back cut for a layup. So it definitely is one of the strongest elements of their team, and one of the things that we have to be great at if we're going to expect to slow them down.
Hey Frank, obviously there were a lot of downsides to Rondo missing so much time, but do you think in a way it may have benefited him in terms of being able to sit back, watch, analyze things in a new way, gain a deeper understanding in a sense?
Yeah, I think there's always I think he made the best of that time, but the way his mind works, he would have a deeper understanding, so to speak, of whether he was in uniform playing these games all the way through, or being away from it and being in the staff meetings the way he was. He just has that kind of mind that sees the game differently than most, and it's unique and special. And I don't know if it would have been that much different, had he been playing all along.
Let's go over to you.
Okay, I think.
Hey, Coach. Coach, just on the fact that AD and a couple of these other younger guys, Kuzma, Alex Caruso, guys that have never been to the Western Conference Finals, KCP, are there different conversations that you have with them? Does anything change, or it's pretty much primarily going to be the same, doesn't matter around?
Yeah, I mean, it's you do talk about, hey, down to 4 teams here, and our focus has got to be heightened, and our attention to detail has got to be heightened, all those types of things. And but at the end of the day, most of the conversations are really about what we have to do to win the next game and to prepare for the Denver Nuggets. And less talk about sort of the big picture of where we're at. Really just trying to stay focused on the task at hand.